Hi there, I'm Michael with etrailer.com. Today we're going to take a quick look at this Gen Y Torsion 2-ball mount with stacked receivers. This is going to allow you to hook up your trailer to your tow vehicle. This will slide right into your 2-inch by 2-inch trailer hitch receiver on your vehicle. As you can see, we've got two 5/8-inch diameter hitch pin holes here, so it will work with your 5/8-inch diameter pin and clip that you probably already have for your hitch. If you don't already have a pin and clip, we do have lots of options available here at etrailer.com. Just want to make sure that it's that standard 5/8-inch diameter. It'll fit in there nicely. We also have locking pins available if you want to add a little extra security and make sure no one can take off with this when you're not around. So then on the front of this unit, we are going to have several different ways of connecting to your trailer. So this will allow you to connect to multiple different kinds of trailers. So we've got a 2-inch ball, a 2 5/16-inch ball, and then a ball paired with the pintle lock. So whether your trailer has a 2-inch ball coupler, or 2 5/16-inch ball coupler, or a lunette ring, this will work really well for you. So it gives you lots of variety on what kinds of trailers you can tow. This is a heavy-duty steel construction. Gen Y has a great reputation for building very robust, solid products. So this is going to be pretty heavy. You're not going to want to have to take it off very often, but it is going to give you a nice gross towing weight capacity. With our 2-inch ball here, we are going to have a 12,000-pound gross towing weight and a 1,500-pound max tongue weight. With our 2 5/16-inch ball, we're going to have a 16,000-pound gross towing weight and a 1,700-pound max tongue weight. Now, keep in mind, because of our torsion design to this system, we are going to have an optimal ride tongue weight. So for our 2 5/16-inch ball, that optimum tongue weight is going to be between 1,200 pounds and 1,700 pounds. And that's just going to ensure that our torsion system is going to engage properly. If you have less than that 1,200 pounds, it's not really going to be enough to engage the torsion. If you have more than that 1,700 pounds, it's going to be too much for the system. And to help you make sure that you are within that optimal tongue weight range, they do have this tongue weight scale here on the side, so I can zoom in so you can see that a little bit better. So basically, we just have this red, green, red sticker with that white line there. So when you have this all set up, have your trailer loaded up, you want to make sure that that white line is lined up with that green portion of the sticker to ensure that your tongue weight is within that appropriate range to get the most out of the system. Now, they do have that on both sides, so no matter which orientation you have this in, this will allow you to see that, make sure that it's going to ride properly for you. And if you're not familiar with the concept of torsion, this is going to have several pivot points, and at each of those pivot points, we're going to have a square bar on the inside, and then there's going to be rubber cords on each side of that bar. So as you're going down the road, you're experiencing road shock, hitting bumps, that sort of thing, that square bar is going to turn. It's going to connect the pieces together, but then those rubber cords are going to absorb that movement, so it's going to minimize that transfer of road shock from your trailer up to your tow vehicle and back and forth, vice versa. So it is going to be a much smoother ride for you. You're going to have less wear and tear on your equipment, and it's going to be more enjoyable. So having that torsion design is going to be require less maintenance than some other options out there, like if you were to have an airbag. So this is going to be easier to maintain. On the back side here, they do have this grease zerk built in, so very easy to hook up your grease gun, pump some grease in there, make sure everything's well lubricated. So that's really the only maintenance you're going to have to do, unlike your airbags that you have to add air, take air out, make sure there's a minimum amount of air pressure in there. This is going to be very easy to maintain, and there are fewer moving parts, so less things that could break have to be repaired or replaced. So really nice system here. And then of course we do have our 5 stacked receiver tubes, so that's going to add versatility for us as well. They're each going to be 2-inch by 2-inch, so they'll accept our ball mount and our pintle lock, as well as your other hitch mounted accessories. But the reason for those stacked receiver tubes obviously is to allow you to, again, tow several different kinds of trailers. So it's going to allow you to move your ball mount up and down to accommodate different trailer heights. Obviously, we want to make sure that our trailer is going to be nice and level as we're towing. So we typically measure from the top inside edge of your receiver tube, or which would be about the top of our shank here, to where the ball coupler is going to sit. So if you measure yours from where your hitch is to where your coupler is going to sit, this is going to give you a max drop of 7.5 inches. We can also flip this over, use it in the max rise position for 7.5 inches of rise. So whether your coupler sits 7.5 inches above your hitch or 7.5 inches below, this will work really well for you. We do have other options available here at etrailer.com that use the same torsion design, have the same stacked receiver tubes, but they have larger rises and drops. So if you are needing more than that, if you have a really tall truck or something like that, those might be options to look into. But if that 7.5 is going to cover your range, this will work out really well for you. So in addition to this being a nice heavy-duty steel construction, it is going to have this zinc primer and powder coat finish to help resist corrosion. Our ball and pintle lock to have this matte black finish. So again, going to help corrosion resistance, and it's also going to look really nice for you. This does meet the SAE J684 standards, so it is J684 certified, so you can trust it is going to do a good job for you. And it's also made here in the USA, so you can trust it's made to the high quality standards we've come to know and trust for products that are made here in the US. So overall, I think this is going to be a really nice option for you if you are going to be towing multiple different kinds of trailers. You need different kinds of hookups, different ride heights, that sort of thing. Like I said, it is pretty beefy, so you are probably just going to want to keep it installed on your hitch and switch out your hitch mount accessories into the receiver tubes there, and make sure that you are getting the right one for you, that rise and drop will accommodate all the trailers that you're going to be towing. So that completes our look for today. Again, I'm Michael with etrailer.com. Thanks for watching.